And we now want to turn to Sergeant Scott White with the Missouri State Highway Patrol. He actually joins us live on the phone this morning. Sergeant White, thank you so much for waking up early with us and joining us. We want to just talk to you just briefly about all of the calls for service you guys have had. I know it's been a really busy weekend. You had over almost 800 calls for service on Friday. How was yesterday?
Well, we saw a huge reduction in crashes from Friday to Saturday. So on Friday, I think a lot of people were caught off guard. Many of us were already at work or school when the hard weather hit, so people were already out and about when those temperatures dropped. So we didn't have much of a choice. They had to get home. So on Saturday, I think the reduction in the number of crashes can be attributed to a couple of factors. One, you have to give credit to the road crews. Those municipal agencies, county road districts, the MoDOT, did an excellent job in treating the roadway. So anyone that had to be out saw those trucks with those amber lights flashing. So all of those workers, we know, put in long hours to make sure that the city streets and the county roads and highways were passable as best they could. So, but at these temperatures right now we're seeing this morning, salt just isn't going to work very well. And the second factor really is that people stayed home. We can't thank the public enough for understanding the severity of this weather event. We didn't have a lot of precipitation, but it was harsh. So, and it froze quickly. So it helps immensely when people decide to stay home. When we have a lower volume of cars on the road during bad weather like this, we just have a lower number of crashes.
Thanks, Scott. And just one other quick question for you this morning. We also noticed on the Troop F Highway Patrol arrest reports that there were quite a few less arrests than we typically saw, specifically when it came to DUI crashes. Do you think that's because this weekend, because more people were staying off the roadways after Friday, or do you typically see a downtrend in those road type arrests when the winter weather kicks in?
Yeah, when the winter weather starts, you know, we just see a less number of people on the road. So those DWI numbers aren't as up. So when the weather's nice, you know, in the fall, spring, and summer, then that's when those numbers go up. But when we just don't have a lot of people on the road, we just don't make a lot of arrests for the DWI. We still make some, but just not as many.
All right, Sergeant White. Well, thank you so much for joining us. We seriously can't thank you enough for bringing us these updates to us live on air. We'll also get all of this information on our website as well, and we'll chat a little bit more with Sergeant White once we get off the air, too, so we can get all the latest information from him. Thanks again, Sergeant White.
Thank you.